Good morning, Facebook world, and hopefully YouTube viewers. It is 6 o'clock on this wonderful Wednesday. This is week 2 of doing this. And today I want to talk to you guys about fantasy versus filling and just kind of the mindset that comes with that. So when we look at our lives, whether we're portraying it on social media, walking through the grocery store, walking through the halls at work, what is the lifestyle you're demonstrating? Are you living a life to where you want others to see it being a fantasy? Is it all pretty and structured and sound from the outside, but then you're really struggling? Or are you taking it in a twist of the things that you're posting or the conversations that you're having and the relationships you're having outside of work are things you're actually lacking more of in your life? So how others perceive us, is it the life we want or is it the life we're lacking? So kind of think about that. And, know that it's okay just to become aware and more mindful of that. And it's tough. It's been a shit week for me personally. If you look at the social media, it's all about news or things that upset people. But no one ever really talks about the struggles they have or the rawness and vulnerability in life. And it's funny because it's frustrating and it's hard to do that. So it's a matter of becoming more aware of that. And I want to push people to do that more. And, like I said, it's been a rough week. I've been challenged in ways that I never thought I would be. But instead of pouting that way or putting that on the facade and coming here this morning to do this, which I didn't want to do, but again, I posted last week, I need to be held accountable to do this. Instead of having that pity me party, I tune in to be like, what is my mission for the world? What do I want people to know? What do I want people to feel and portray? And that's just honesty. That's wholesome empowerment of being the best versions of themselves. So when we have situations like this where life is just really putting us on a trial, my saying for you is don't wish it was easier. Make yourself stronger because you can. So then taking that further, being mindful of that, and then once you figure out, am I living or portraying to be perceived in a fantasy, or am I being portrayed or showing people what I'm lacking? And if this is what I'm lacking in life, how can I get more of it? How can we make it better? So my call to action for you this week is if you're a big person that posts a lot of social media and, is really big into Instagram, post something raw. Don't put a filter on it. Give me a first time take on a video or a picture and don't filter it. And if you're not a person on social media and you are realizing like, man, I want more of this or I need more of this, bring up a tough conversation with someone, whether it's a worker, gosh, love you too, bud. Whether it's a spouse, whether it's a kid. By getting off the things we hold onto internally, it's why have that? There's a lot of physiological stuff that goes on, chemically bound, but be more raw, be more vulnerable, get shit off your chest. Since it has been a trialing week, the song for this week is definitely When They Come For Me by Linkin Park. So if you're needing a little pep me up, definitely look that up. I'm going to post it to YouTube too. I'll put it in the comments below. But just know, hey, life can suck sometimes. There's shit that needs to be talked about that no one wants to, but you should do it. It'll be liberating. And Don't wish it was easier. Make yourself stronger. See you next week.